Okay, today I'm going to take you through my day. I'm going to show you exactly what I do on a daily basis. Today I know I have at least one car to be delivered for Turo. I have to drive a little bit for that. Being the day after Christmas, I also know that certain stores are going to be pretty busy in terms of Costco and Instacart, things like that. And then later on this evening, I know that people needing to move to the airport is also going to be pretty busy. So I'm going to take you through my day and just let you follow along, and then I'll show you how it ends up. Okay, first thing I noticed, I got in the car this morning and my tires look like they are a little bit low, mainly because of the colder temperatures here in Florida. So I'm going to take the car. I'm driving my Pacifica. This is the vehicle I'm going to be delivering to the airport later on this evening. I'm going to go ahead and take it to my Costco run first thing here. And since Costco has free air, I'm going to fill up the tires. Okay, we're all good with that. Now on to our orders. Okay, so I accepted an order to Publix. Apparently you park down in a garage and then you go up stairs. So this is new. Hopefully I don't have to bring groceries down. Oh look, it's got an elevator. Interesting. So in this shop, one of the things I noticed immediately was this first customer, it's a double order. The first customer told me, thank you for shopping for me. They were super nice, right? So that right there tells me that they're nice people. So I'm going to do a few extra things today and see if I can get any more out of them, if you will. Try and increase my tip a little bit. Okay, so this is a great example of how to get more tip out of a customer. This customer is looking for an item that is out of stock. I message them and let them know that they are not in stock. However, they have a different brand, right? Pretty typical in an Instacart order. She didn't respond at all. I wasn't sure if she wanted the other brand, so I went ahead and said, okay, I'll go ahead and refund it since I haven't heard from you. She responded to me right as I was checking out. So now it's too late for her to get the item that she needs. She said, it's okay if you've already checked out, no problem. I said, okay, during the chat. That's it. I didn't tell her anything else. Now, watch what I do to increase my tip. Okay, well, this is new. So order number 2 needed fresh rosemary and they were out of stock. I mentioned to her in the chat that they did have basil, they had some other stuff, they had dry rosemary. She didn't ever respond until I was already checking out. So when she did, she said, hey, can you please go back and get them? I was already done. So what I decided to do was go ahead and see if I can get a better tip by taking and going back in, buying the stuff on my own. This could cost me $2.50 or it could get me a big tip. I'm going to take the gamble and see what happens. Okay, so here is how it turned out. Customer number B, when I walked up, I gave her the basil and the receipt, and she says, oh, thank you so much. Do you want me to go give you some cash? At that moment, I could have taken the cash, but I chose to do this. I said, no, that's okay. Why don't you just go ahead into the tip section and add it in there? That way there's a record of it. And she said, oh, great. So she did. Well, what she ended up doing was put a $20 tip added on after the fact. I'm going to throw that up on the screen here. Now, the key was, if she were to give me a tip, she would have looked at, or I'm sorry, at cash, she would have looked at the receipt and she probably would have handed me $5 because I only paid $2.80 or whatever. But because I said, no, go ahead and just add it to the tip, she basically gave me a large tip after the fact because of the extra effort that I put in. Order A was super nice. She hadn't originally given me a $40 tip. She handed me 2 extra $20 bills at the house. All of this was because of the communication that I had during the shop. I also recognized where the orders were, okay? So they were in a little ritzier part of town. And I was super communicative with them on the app. So my point with this is, if you do the extra for some people will take care of you. Some won't. So the next time it might not happen. However, on this one it did. I ended up making about $130 on this order, and it took me, I don't know, probably an hour and a half or so to complete the order. So when you're doing things like this, just remember the little extra things that you do can go a long way. Okay, so now the van has been delivered to the airport, and that guest is arriving here in about an hour. The cool thing about this situation is I also have the other car at the same airport that I now have to go pick up and take to get cleaned up and take it right back to that same airport. So I can kind of do this all together. I don't need to get an Uber or anything because it's all right there. So I'm going to go get that and clean it up. Okay, so I'm at the airport. I got to find the car. It said it's in C10. So I'm walking because I didn't want to pay for my other car. So I'm almost there. Okay, C10, spot 4, there it is. Now we'll just do a quick walkthrough, make sure it's all good, and then get her cleaned up. Okay, doing a quick car wash, and then we'll be back to the airport. Okay, car's been parked. Now it's on to go make some more money doing some Instacart. Okay, so I have gone ahead and pretty much completed my day. I ended with just over $200 on Instacart, and I ended up with delivering my cars and getting them on trips this week on my Turo cars. I will end up making $440 on one trip, $266 on another, and $381 on another. Totaling $1,087 for my Turo in just this week. So yes, I am bouncing back and forth and doing things and washing cars and delivering and then back to Instacart, but I still made $200 on Instacart today while delivering a van, picking up a car, and re-delivering that same car while washing that car in between. So this is the day in the life of what I do. I also have other gig platforms that I work as well, but just today, this is what I did.